Well, I'm going to try to make a hobo stove out of this old paint can. These kind of hard to find. Most of them now are plastic. Metal bottom. I'm going to see what I can turn this into. Okay, what I've done here is I've got my little door planned out right here on bottom. I'm going to cut that just for a little air gap. And these little triangles, I've got them like that all the way around. I'm going to bend them to drop a lid down on top of it to have an air gap here on the bottom. And on the top, as you can see, I got this little line coming up. That's where my stop mark is going to be. And I'm going to cut a notch in this to put a screen around the top. And there's those little ones all the way around the bottom, just like that. Those little V's. I'm going to bend one way and one the other. Okay, let's see what the next step I do. Okay, I got the holes cut. It's not clean, but it'll work. And I left these tips sticking out so you can see about how far they're sticking out. What my plan is to drop the lid, down into the top of it, and I don't want it to go all the way to the bottom. So I'm going to bend these inside so it'll keep it from going all the way down. But first I'm going to drill, poke some holes in it, or I got a punch and scissors. That's all I'm using because I don't want it to be, Dremel and all that. That's just too easy. I'm going to act like, trying to rough it as much as possible. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm having to take a punch and punch a hole right there, and then I'm taking scissors and just cutting it up. I'll bend it or something, with the scissors, get it, where it won't cut you on the sides. But that's pretty much what I'm doing. This top little line here, that's going to be fun to do with scissors, especially as close to this thick part. But now you see what I'm doing. Okay, I got the top little cut in it right there. That was fun to do, that little slit right there. And yes, I put gloves on because this is getting a little sharp here and there. The top I originally cut to stick down on the top of it, I've cut too much off of it. So what I've had to do is get another one. I mean, this is the original lid that was on it, and I just figured I'd cut the whole lid off. It would drop down in there if I made these, slots long enough to stick it in there. It's too flimsy. So what I've done is got another top and not cut so much off. I'm just cutting edges so where I can stick it down in there and it'll fit. I mean, I'm almost there to the point where it'll go in. I just got to trim a little bit more, and once it gets in there, I'll spin it sideways. It should work a lot better and hold up on those little triangles that I've bent. Okay, I've got the top trimmed now. Poke some holes in it. And what it does, as you can see down in there, it's got little lips poking out that are going to hold it. That right there, you can see that pretty good. Let's take the top, push it down in, just let it fall. That's it. Holds it in there pretty good. A lot better than that other one. So that's finally done. And the next step I gotta do is cut out this little shape here. That's where I'm going to put the wood in to fuel it. But I'm going to take this, I'm going to leave the bottom so I can take it and bend it down to hold the metal plate inside. Well, through trial and error, it's pretty much done. All I got to do is get some screen that I'm going to slide through those two slots on top. You can see them right there. There's one, there's the back one. I'm just going to put some screen, over the top of this, and it's ready. I got that lip right there bent down, holding the centerpiece, and that makes it a lot sturdier. You can see it right there. And this is my hobo stove. Next, we're going to have a fire in it. And here's the finished product. I got the screen put on top. As you can see, it's boiling good. Got me some noodles in there. A little lunch, but it's really doing well. I was wondering if I was going to need more air holes in it besides those just in the bottom and that crack in the top, but that seems to be fine out here. I believe if it was windier, it would hurt it actually, or it'd burn up my wood too fast. As you can see, it's doing well. And that is the end of my Hobo stove. Thanks for watching.